Good morning, Scott Beatty here. Pleased to welcome to the program for the first time Patrick Bruns of No Debt 217. First time here on the airwaves with us, Patrick, but no stranger here to see you. Thought we could just start out by helping folks get to know you just a little bit. No Debt 217. Want to get into it, what you're all about, what it is, but in short, you're trying to help folks with their financial needs.
Definitely, and I appreciate you having us on here this morning, Scott. I'm really looking forward to it. And, we have a focus on trying to help families who are struggling with their biggest financial burden.
Yeah, which would be usually is debt for us, debt. Right?
Yep.
And want to get into that, but you're from Central Illinois, right? And
Correct.
then you've migrated over here to Champaign-Urbana. What was sort of your life trajectory with all this?
I went to school at the U of I, met my wife, we got married, started raising a family, and just sort of got stuck here. And 24 years later, here I am.
And in particular, your draw to help people with financial needs and, sort of getting on their feet, so to speak.
When I first was introduced to the industry, I immediately went to my parents and realized that they didn't have the knowledge and resources available that are, common in the financial industry. So one thing led to another, and I looked at my parents and their situation and related it to many other people and decided to go about educating the masses.
So someone meets you for the first time and you make a conversation. They say, "Hey, Patrick, what do you do?" How do you describe yourself? You say, "I'm a financial advisor." Do you say, "I'm a fiduciary"? What do you say?
Actually, no. I usually ask them a couple questions like, "Hey, look, if you look at where you are with your family and most of society, do you feel like you're 100% certain you're going to have a great retirement, or do you have doubt?" And most people will agree that there's a lot of doubt in our country today. And a lot of times that doubt is based around their debt load. So then I'll usually follow it up with, what if there's a way we could show you how to get out of debt, everything, including your mortgage, student loans, credit cards, car loan, everything, without spending any additional money than you're spending right now. Would it be worth having a conversation over? And that's usually where I go with it.
We're talking with Patrick Bruns from No Debt 217. So debt is something that I could tell you're passionate about, or you're actually passionate about people not having debt. So what do you mean by that? Because we have all kinds of debts. We have mortgages, we have car loans. You mentioned consumer debt, retail debt, all that kind of thing. So when you think about debt, is it all bad? Is it all good? What's your approach to it?
Very, very good question. And actually, debt's a necessary evil in our country today. I mean, you think about it, most people would never be able to afford to buy a home or even a car for that matter without utilizing debt. Unfortunately, we make too many decisions that get us bound by these decisions, and then we're struggling just to make ends meet. And we've been very, very fortunate. We've been very blessed with our organization that we've grown throughout the pandemic, which, as tough as it's been for small business, we are very, very pleased with the growth we've had.
Where have you seen folks struggle the most or maybe suffer the most when it comes to debt? I'm going to guess, but you tell me. Credit cards.
You're exactly right. And unfortunately, a lot of people will use a credit card like a piggy bank, and that's not the right way. We don't have the proper planning in place, and it seems simple, it seems logical, yet we overlook it. We just came off the holidays, and unfortunately, a lot of people are still paying their holiday debt from a year ago, and then we've compounded it again this year.
And what happens is credit card debt. I mean, it's 18, 20, 26%.
Right.
That goes up very quickly, and you're end up paying a lot of interest. And I'm imagining folks feel like I can't get out from underneath this.
That's exactly how they feel. And we like to sit down with them, we counsel them, we educate them, and we show them a better way. And most people don't realize that it really is possible to live a debt-free lifestyle.
So somebody is probably listening right now and saying, "Oh, I get it. You're going to help me file for bankruptcy because I'm in debt over my head." So you're not about that.
Not at all.
What's your mindset then? And why not go that way?
Our mindset is we don't compromise your debt. We don't compromise your lifestyle. You're not going to live on rice and beans. We don't negotiate your debt. We don't refinance your debt. We eliminate your debt by understanding the mathematics behind it and the educational aspect. We teach people how to live a different lifestyle.
And on the flip side, there might be somebody that's saying, I've got some debt and I'm fine with that. I'm not losing sleep over my debt. I've got a mortgage, for example, and I'm making my payments and I'm living in my house and I'm all good.
And that's exactly what we've been taught. We've been taught to go to school, get a good education, get a good job, finance as much as you can, and try to live at a point where you make enough money to pay your bills. Well, we like to take the approach of, if your minimum debt obligations per month, you're on the hook every month for $2,500, $3,500, whatever it is. What does your life look like if you have no debt bills, but you now have an extra $2,500 or $3,000 a month you can save towards retirement? It looks a lot different. And
we don't have time for all the things, but you have a variety of things that you look at to help people get out of debt.
Correct. You're exactly right.
NoDebt217.com is the place. How can folks get in touch with you?
Visit the website, nodebt217.com, or you can call us directly at 217-378-7116.
Patrick Bruns from NoDebt217.com. Appreciate your time this morning.
Thank you.